I don't know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, I don't know. Oh, we got it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We got it. Oh, we got it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We got it. Oh, we got it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We got it. Oh, we got it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We got it. Oh, we got it. I don't know what's going on. You can hear me now, Shamika. You can hear me now, Shamika. Can you still hear me, Shamika? Can you still hear me? Man, what happened? Hey, give me yeses for everybody that can hear me. Give me a thumbs up for everybody that can hear me. What in the world? I had to go in my phone, that's what I was doing, to block out all social media apps, audio wise, and reset all social media audio. Shit, crazy. Crazy. So, when I logged off and went into my phone device, I know that there was two other devices that had access to turn my mic up, on and off, or up and down, or what have you. So I had to delete all social media apps and then reset, restart the device. But y'all say y'all can hear me now. Y'all still can hear me. Okay. What's up, Mega? Happy days. What's up? Everybody good? This crazy, man. This crazy. This crazy. Good. I'm glad y'all can hear me because this is crazy. All right. Card of the day. Let's see if we can get something done. So at the end of this video, I'll go back out and I'll retitle it. Because right now it's just saying Ivory's Raw Tarot is live. Okay. Um, it's not saying card of the day, and I don't want to touch nothing right now. I don't want to mess with nothing. Now, this live stream is intended for information, clarification, and confirmation only. So, take what resonates, folks, and ignore the rest. Always follow your own divine intuition when you're making life-changing decisions, okay? If you're interested in a personal session, the information is in the description box of this video. All right. Cash App, PayPal information is also in the description box of this video if you ever want to support the channel or get your boy a cup of coffee. This has been these past 3 or 4 days, this week has been wonderful. But it's also been time consuming. It's also been busy, but it's been productive and it's been good. So I'm glad we're able to come here and go live. This is crazy. I mean, the shit you have to go through to get out a simple message or just to say something, just to even say hi. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay, let's bring y'all up to date on some things. Number one, the 10 families we have, uh, 3 people from this live. Don't forget, I'm going live for on the 19th of December, just like this here says. Okay, let me get y'all caught up. So this is what people are turning in. Okay, the families that I've physically talked to, reached out to, or what have you. But I'll show y'all my process here in a second. Now, this is one individual. This is a homeless man. If I can see his name is Xavier Cover. I got his phone number here. Uh, he actually filled out the information here, as you can see. He filled the information out here. He didn't understand. I guess he didn't get what I was saying. He is 38 years old, male, but he's supposed to have wrote it on the back. Um, I got to go check my mailbox. Then this is another one. Okay, so the information's on the front for them to put on the back, right? So this is for Miss Yolanda. I don't want to give y'all her personal information, so we'll cover that up. But this is for Yolanda, um, and as you can see here, let me see if I can find something to cover up some stuff. This is for Yolanda. You can find me a business card with nothing on the back. Everything's on the back of all of this. What about here? Go one. All right. And I'm just showing y'all the process. Let me cover up this here. All right. So this right here is for a woman that's homeless. Her name is Yolanda. As you can see at the top, just Miss Yolanda. That's all you need to know, right? And Miss Yolanda is homeless. Okay, these individuals. Let me show y'all. Let me tell y'all how I've been doing it for the past 30-some years. When I help the homeless or people that are less fortunate at this, not so much this time of the year. What I'm doing is throughout the year. My process is this. Back in 1990, I started out of the kindness of my heart, right? Um, the trunk of my vehicle downtown in Memphis, Tennessee, at William Bedford Park, which is on 2nd Street, downtown, the main drag. That's where all the buses would come and pick up passengers and then go around the corner. And then there's a bus terminal, and all the buses will come in right there, right? And then go their different ways. That's how it was set up. So at this main intersection is where all the homeless people, not all, but a lot of homeless people will congregate at this park. So what I would do at night, right before it gets dark, um, um, I would drive downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, go to William Bedford Park, put on my four-way flashers, let the hatchback up, right, of my car. It was a van. Van, yeah, let the hatchback up. And then there, I had all these here meals stacked up, just giving y'all, okay, then, right? So all these meals, everything, a lot of stuff. And I would just stand there. And so the first homeless person that I saw, right, I said, hey, want something to eat? It's free. Come and get it. They came and got to me. I said, can you go over in the park and let others know that at that particular time I was uh, pastoring, if you will. So I just told him, just let him know that there's a preacher over here giving out lunches, right, or giving out meals. And so that person went and told everybody else in the park, or was just spreading the word. And this is how it started, right? From there, I did this here every every Sunday evening, right before nighttime. So on Sundays, okay. So mind you, I didn't go back to the church and go to Bible study or whatever Sunday service they had for that evening. I would go to this park. Okay. About the third time, um, News Channel 3, WREG in Memphis, Tennessee, a crew showed up. Reporter and camera person. They in the News 3 vehicle, right? And they pulled up and asked me what was I doing. Okay. So I told them what I was doing. They said, "Do you mind giving a story?" I said, "No, I don't mind giving a story." So I gave them the story, told them what I was doing, and they thought it was a great thing. They asked me if it's possible for them to come and interview or me come to the studio. I said, "Yeah." So I went to the studio, News Channel 3. They interviewed me there, asked me why was I doing it and for what was the purpose and so on and so forth. I said, "Hey, I'm just doing it out of the kindness of my heart." That's all I could tell them. That led to people calling in from watching that one news segment. All kind of people start calling. That was nice of you. How can we help? Woo, 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 woo. Y'all know. Okay, so here's my process. Okay, now let me read something to y'all. Keep in mind now, I've evolved. Okay. Hey, thanks everybody for the birthday, Earthborn, solar return, wishes and gifts and all of this here stuff. I really appreciate it. I had a blast. I'm not hanging over no more. I drink once a year, and usually it's a shot, a couple of shots with family. This year, these jokers tricked me. We'll tell y'all that in another video. But back to the homeless. This is what we call the Bible. This is the Holy Bible, the King James Version, okay? I'm going to go to you. This is my thought process back in 1990. Hold on. Where you at? Y'all know the scriptures. Y'all know where I'm going. Hold on. Let me show this here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So they done took some more books out. Hold on. Man. They done took it out. Hold on. Here you go. Here you go. I finished say they still taking books out. You was at 6 Slick Wheel around 7:45. No, 6 Slick Willies, I was there. Me and other folks. Malachi. I was at Slick Willie. I went up, as a matter of fact, we started at 8 and I was there. All right. To 3 o'clock in the morning, and they close at 2 a.m. But because management and staff, everybody wanted a piece of the birthday guy, right? Because he over there tearing up butt, having fun. But anyway, Malachi, the 3rd chapter, verse number 8. It asks the question, will a man rob God? Y'all remember all of this here. Okay, then in what way have we robbed you? So in other words, I'm going to read all, I'm going to go all the way down. It says, verse 10 says, bring all the tithe, money, gifts, whatever. Bring all the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. This is God talking now. Hold on. Yeah, we was there over in the corner. We was there. Hold tight. All the tithe. Bring all the tithe into the storehouse. It says storehouse. Okay. That there may be food in my house. And try me, prove me, said the Lord. If I don't open up the windows of heaven, pour you out a blessing, there won't be a room enough to receive it. This is the chapter. This is the book and chapter, Malachi 3 and 8. Start reading at 3 and 8. This is what most churches that use this Bible, this King James Version, most churches will read from that verse, those verses, right, when they are collecting tithes. Okay? When they're collecting tithe and all right, storehouse. So, me in a Bible study one day, before 1990, asked the pastor, when we collecting tithe, it says bring the tithe into the storehouse. Where is the storehouse? The pastor said that the church was the storehouse. So I looked all around. It says, bring all the tithe into the storehouse that there may be food. That's what I just read to you. In my house. Whose house? God's house. This is before Jesus. Okay? All right? So, there's no storehouse. Because why? The church that I was at, talking to this pastor, there was no food there. There was no food there. Hold on, y'all. We got hackers present. You coming in here with that shit? That's why y'all see why I be blocking them out now, right? I ain't got time for that shit. But there was no food there. No. Long story short, folks, me and that pastor ended up going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, back and forth. So, this is the way I do it. Even I don't have to be a pastor, right? You don't have to be a pastor. So I stopped taking my tithe to the church. Before I was a pastor, I was a minister. So I stopped taking my tithe and my offering to this church that I was a member of. And I started taking the tithe and the offerings that I would give every week. And I started buying food. And that led to me going to the streets. The pastor got pissed and mad because the pastor now is asking me as a young, quote unquote, minister. This is years before I'm pastoring. Brother, we noticed that you stopped tithing. You haven't tithed. You haven't given. I said, Pastor, I asked you, where's the storehouse? You said the church. I said, okay, where the food? For the homeless, for those that are less fortunate, for those that don't have it. Where's the food? Where's the beef? He says, well, you got, I said, no, I don't have to understand nothing. We can just leave it right here. I'm still a member of your church. But until I see the food, until I see the assistance for people in your community, I'm going to continue to take my money that I work for and I'm gonna bring the tithe, take my tithe, and help people based on Malachi. You want to get mad at somebody? Get mad at God. From there, it became a huge ministry. It became a huge operation. To whereas now you got the city of Memphis raising millions of dollars through the Church of God in Christ, but they didn't do nothing with the money. Now listen to me, but messed it up. Just give you a backstory. You can call Memphis Channel 3 News, you can call WDI, you can call whoever you want to call. That doesn't matter. My point right now today is this here. How do I go about getting the 10 families to, on behalf of what you guys have done, support, right? I go out because I'm not going to the church. They gonna be wanting me to give them money to help folks this time of the year. I don't know who they helping. So I go to where the people are. These people I just showed you, two of them. These people on the streets. This is a lady. I let her tell her story. But this is a lady that ain't out of her mind. Just had some issues financially. I don't know what it was. I don't even know her story right now. Because I'm not doing it like that. Okay. But y'all gonna meet her. And this lady I saw sitting on a bench. A parking bench. A park bench. And we just started a conversation. She did not know this is the reason why I stopped her. Or this is not I didn't stop her. This is the reason why I approached her. She didn't know nothing about it. She never seen this. In fact, when I asked her what was her, I told her my name. And I asked her her name. And she said my name Miss. And when she said my name Miss, I just laughed it off. And I said, okay, my name Mister. And we went from there. Never saw again. Recently, I saw the lady. And I stopped again. But this time around, I told her about this. She had no earthly idea of what I was doing. And I like that because when you're doing something out of the kindness of your heart, folks, and this is who you are, that's just the way you're going to do it. So, every person that we're helping, Soul Tribe family, okay, I got in my vehicle, drove looking for them, right? I didn't go to the church. I didn't go to the Salvation Army because those kids that are in the Salvation Army in those homeless shelters, they got the angel trees and they got other things. So they're going to get, but the people that's walking the streets, the people that are out there, and I'm not talking about what y'all, what not y'all, but what society would classify as crazy people, right? These people, all of us, me, you, everybody, is about 3 paychecks away from being homeless. All it takes is you lose your job. And that's the only source of income you got to keep a roof over your head. When you lose that, you got to start all over. When you get evicted, you lose your place, your shelter. You lost your income. Now you got this car. And you can't pay it. Now you trying to hide. Listen to me, y'all. Because you ain't got no money to give them. You know at some point in time they're going to repo it. You know it. So, I go out and I hand pick them. Right? The Salvation Army, The Red Cross and all these other homeless organizations take it from somebody that built one from the trunk of his car, right? Serious. I know I done been to Washington, D.C., March for the Homeless, the Coalition Fund, all of that. Every dollar you give to help the homeless, to support the Salvation Army, the Red Cross, and all these other homeless organizations, every dollar you give, about 85 to 90 cents of that dollar is going to pay for six-figure and in some cases seven-figure salaries. It's going to pay for salaries, buildings, equipment, all of that. That's fine and well. About 5 to 10% is going to actually go to the need. I said, oh no, I can't do this shit like this. This was years ago. I'm like, nah, You go, listen, the head person over the Salvation Army salary is seven figures or more a year. Seven figures easy. Seven figures. Now you got the board, you got all these employees, you got this big building, you got all of this stuff. So the church will give it, the church, listen to me, most businesses and corporations and churches, they're going to support the Salvation Army and the Red Cross and other organizations. Missionary of Hope or St. Vincent de Paul or what have you, right? And it's never where the storehouse, where the food. Government, politicians, corporations, everybody, they want people, the masses. They would love for all of us to be codependent on the government, the church, and nonprofit organizations. That's what they want. This has been the agenda for centuries. You keep the masses needing, working, laboring, and then at any given time you get that pink slip. They come to you, company shut down, whatever the case is. Now you're homeless. Okay, let's move forward. So what I do, personally, thousands of people since 1990, I've helped doing what I'm doing. I'm not hundreds of thousands as far as food, but thousands of people, yours truly, have went out and bought, spent his money. I still do it. There were a few years here and there that I wouldn't do it or what have you. But listen, this is how I started it. This is how I started. Right? So we're coming up on the 16th. And if I showed it to you folks, there's so much stuff in here. So I says, okay, well, let me go to the Soul Tribe family because why? They're the ones that gave. I gave of, hold on. Y'all know me, I'm going to keep receipts. And then we'll let everybody know and thank everybody at the end of the day. Remember, this is what we left off at. Remember this, right? Okay. Of that 1,050, yours truly gave $427.50. Somebody else gave $300. That's $700 right there. Everybody else gave $300. That's fine. I told you. I do this here regardless if anybody give or not. If I wasn't live on social media right now, out of my pocket, I'm getting that $300 bite sitting over there. I'm gonna get that to somebody, right? So we agreed, or we discussed here on this channel, that, okay, if it was me, homeless, and I had kids, I'm good. Whatever you're going to do it for the kids. So that's what we're doing. Okay. This lady and this brother over here, and then there's another family on the street, a young couple. They got a little baby. I don't know how old the baby is. Not a little infant, but in a stroller. That's the other third family, right? And they're out here walking the streets in the cold. No room in the shelter. No room at the church. No room at Salvation Army. No room at Red Cross. No room at no emergency shelter. Won't no church. They done went to so many churches trying to get help. The storehouse. And it's like, and when I saw them that day, I'm driving looking. And when I saw them, the first thing that came to my mind was that story that they tell us in the Bible about Jesus, his mama Mary, his daddy Joseph, his earthly father Joseph. They said there was no room in the inn. I mean, that it was nowhere for them to go. I know the whole story now, but it's nowhere for them to go. Right? That's how I saw this here couple. So I stopped them. I told them who I was and what I was doing, gave them information, told them just bring it up here to the office. These here came out my mailbox. People stopped by. Now that they see what I'm doing, right? If y'all only know the beautiful stuff that's going on behind the scenes, soon this will be headquarters for the Soul Journeys Network. You can call it a storehouse, you can call it whatever, but I guarantee you, there will not be, if you gave $1 to support the Soul Journeys Network, right? Um, if you gave $1, 95% is not going to go for my salary, nor anybody else that comes in this network, right? I look for the universe, my work, my dedication, my ancestors to support me. I'm not going to go out here begging. I'm not going to go out here begging. If somebody, it's like here, if somebody wants support, they're going to support like me out of the kindness of their heart. That's it. That's how I roll. So there's some huge things going on behind the scenes. I'm excited about it, right? So, all right. So as opposed to me just like these people here, the brother, he told me what he needs, right? He just want, listen to me good, folks. This man, he's got some other issues. He came from California, right? Thought that his family, who wanted him to come to Texas, was going to help him and support him until he find a job and get on his feet. Well, they changed their mind, and he became homeless. There's a parking garage not too far from here, and this brother was sleeping behind the parking garage. That's how I saw him. That's how I met him. These types of cases, he said, it's not the money. He said, I need some pants. I need some new pants. He said, I need a new hoodie. He said, I need some new socks. Right? He said, I'll get me something to eat for Christmas somewhere. He said, but right now, he was like, Mr. I said, you don't have to call me Mr. I'm Sly. I'm Ivory. He said, Ivory, I'm not out here because I want to be out here. I got into a situation listening to family, and I left from California. I lost my job there, and they were like, come on to Texas. He came to Texas from Inglewood, California. Okay, cool. 2 weeks in, he looking for work. He was staying with a family member, I think, according to him, that had a significant other in the house. But they both agreed to him to come. Eventually, the significant other had a change of heart. And then that's how he ended up homeless. Because his family said, hey, look, my wife or my husband, they said they don't think it's a good idea now, after he done left and came all the way from California. Okay, cool. So he went on his own. And that's how he's been for almost a year now. Okay? We're not giving him $100. We're not giving him $100. He don't want $100. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out and get the things that he said he need. Clothes. He says, I can't even go. He said, I don't even have the money to go wash my clothes. I told him, don't worry. He don't know this though. So not too far from here, down from Slick Willie's a little ways. It's called Clutch City Laundry. So there at least be $20 on this card. There's at least $20 on this card. He can take this card now and go do his laundry. He'll have some new clothes. I paid for this. I didn't ask right. As far as the homeless shelters, they out of the streets if you in the shelter. But there are thousands that can't go to a shelter every night. So like I told y'all, when I get ready to do, I've been doing some shopping. Hold on. Yes. Hello. Hold on. I'm coming. Give me 1 second here. Move this stuff out of the way.
Yes, sir. Mr. Xavier, he's one of the guys who left off the slips and the speaker.
Alright, I'm in the line. Tell him, give me a few minutes if you don't mind sitting out there and I'll be with you. Okay. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So that was the front desk letting me know that another homeless person has brought in their information to turn in. This is how I do it, folks. Now listen. So when I get through with this live, I'll go out there and talk to another brother. Right? Let me say this to y'all, folks. There's thousands of people out here. Thousands. I'm talking about families with children, homeless, sleeping in cars, storage units, bus stops, freeway overpasses, what we call tent cities, homeless encampments in your city and here in my city. And it takes a special type of humanity, of human being. It takes a different type of human being to make the effort to do what you can do. Not going, well, why? What happened? Why are they homeless? Why? You'll be surprised. I've met homeless doctors that are now homeless, lawyers that are now homeless, nurses that are now homeless, educators that are now homeless, People are homeless, folks, for a lot of different reasons. And then you have what I call the hidden ones that are homeless, meaning that they look like me and you every day, walk amongst us, talk amongst us, go to work with us, and you don't know that they homeless. You don't know it. It's not so much just their pride and their ego would not allow them to say something. It's just like anything else and anybody else. You just never thought that you would end up being in that situation. And then some people, they're embarrassed, yeah. Some people, they're shocked, yeah. And then some people are like, I'm just going to keep it to myself. I'm not going to say nothing. I don't want nobody to know my situation. And they just rely on themselves, God, whatever their belief system is, that thing's going to get better. But at some point in time, right, some people come to the conclusion, to the reality that, hey, I need some help, right? So now, that's the way it is, folks. And I've done this here for over 10,000 people. I stopped keeping count. 1990, so that's 35 years. It's 2025. I don't know how many times. I don't know, bro. I mean, I stopped. I'm serious. All I know, folks, is this here. This to anybody. Okay? So, the Soul's Journeys Network, it started out storehouse, mission, and shelter. That's what I was doing. And it started out of the trunk of my car, downtown Memphis, Tennessee. That name was eventually was changed. You can call it evolve or change or whatever you want to call it, from storehouse, mission, and shelter to end time outreach, mission, and shelter for homeless women and children. And got a bigger building then. And now it is the storehouse. I'm sorry, and now it is the Soul's Journeys Network. Because I had to do it in a way to whereas I had to offer my services of counseling, professional counseling, behind the scenes. That's what I've been doing for years. Make your bread and butter, pay your bills. When anytime you put something in the bucket, most of y'all don't even know. When you was putting stuff in the bucket, that's one of the reasons why I'm where I'm at in this building. Because I took what you put in that bucket, as we would say, blessed it, asked the universe to bless it, asked the universe to open doors. And so the universe says, okay, Ivory, I see it still in your heart. I see you still like doing it. We got something for you. We're not going to just put you in a building, for starters. We're going to make sure you have administration offices. And if I show y'all what's going on behind the scene, I gave y'all a sneak preview. I'll walk y'all through the new facility or new office spaces for headquarters. I showed y'all that in the video. You ain't never seen me show it. You ain't never heard me ask for a penny. I just say, hey, you want to support the channel, you want to support the network, put something in the bucket. The bucket has been supporting. There are people. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I need help. Because I can't do it all by myself, right? Hold on. Let me see if it's up here. Or did I put it away? I probably filed it away. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking this up. Appreciate you, Brother Oliver, for your generous donation. Here it is. This came in from the Soul Journeys Network. I'm just trying to show y'all some legitimacy. I'm not just here, but they'll give y'all the information. Okay. This came from somebody who wanted to remain anonymous, right? So I want to cover up their information. Just showing you the legitimacy. I don't want their name or none of their information to show and appear. Hold on for a minute. This is what you know. I didn't ask this. I don't know this person. This is somebody came and watched the live like y'all came and watched the live. But to them, it meant something different. Some people think that's why I don't want to never, ever, ever, ever appear to be begging. This is from Joint Base Lewis in Washington, military base. You see that? To the Soul Journeys Network. You'd be surprised at who come here and watch this here. Right? There's another one. Hold on. One of our moderators. This is what's been happening. This is what's been happening behind the scenes. Okay? Remember I was telling y'all. They sending boxes. Now we ain't doing this here just for the holiday. We do this all year round. When I was in the park, listen, I'll give y'all some 411. Back in the summertime, for those that's been around a while, when I was in the park doing tarot in the park, y'all remember them homeless people used to come up to me and I would laugh and joke with them? It was one lady I used to call Mama. What I was doing is I was spying out the land, so to speak, because I knew I was going to end up helping some of these people. And you're going to see this now. So this is coming from our moderator. One of our moderators. Hold on. The same person that wrote this book is the same person that sent this box. Denise. I don't want to put a from New York, New York. Hold on, let me cover it up. From New York, New York. Sorry, Denise. I ain't mean to show you information, Denise. The Soul's Journeys Network. There go the shipping information. I'm finna get ready to go up here and talk to this person though. Hold on. There it is right there. See, that's what happens when you're raw. There it is. That's where you ship it to. It cost this person $50 to ship this box. Okay. What's in it? I don't know. I don't. But knowing our moderator Denise, ain't no telling what's in this box. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me see if I can open up this box. I wish she was in the live. But you know what? Denise working. She'll tell you what she do. She working. All right, let me get something else that ain't sharp, that ain't big enough. And then I'm gonna go out here and talk to this other brother. Another brother. I don't even know who it is. think I remember the name. The receptionist told me who it was. Hold tight. You see, and I know how some folks can be. So y'all saying this lie. Danica see it. She ain't just really trying to see it anyway. She just glad to help. That's just how Danica is. I'm gonna come back and do another video tonight. So if you're here for tarot, hold on. You're gonna have to wait. So I don't know what this is. Hold on for a second here. She got this joker. She got this joker wrapped. She wasn't making sure you was going. But you know, you do have this time of the year. Oh man, that's nice. See, look. Female, teenage, young adult from Danica White, New York City. I'm not doing this for show. I'm just trying to show y'all what's going on behind the scenes. This ain't the first box. Adult unisex from, so this is adult unisex. This could be for any adult. All right. What else we got? She ain't playing. Female, age 13 and up. This is how you want to do it. If you're going to wrap it, that's fine. At least let us know who it's for. So that's for a female child, 13 and up. What else we got in here? This box is full. Female, not for kids. So this is for a female adult. Right? What is this? She just going on and on and on and on. Folks, I'm not going to take everything out of the box because I don't want to keep this other person waiting. For adult, unisex gift. Man or woman. The box is full. There's so much. Who is this for? Female. It was so much stuff in here. It's so much stuff in my office right now that tomorrow I got a couple of, listen to me. Guess who's going to be up here helping your boy? Two of the same homeless people that I'm helping is going to come up here to this office tomorrow morning and help me wrap all these gifts. Organize all these gifts. So the $1,000 that we've raised, I've spent receipts. I've already purchased. Hold on. I've already purchased. I don't know how much I spent at Walmart and Target and a couple of other stores. 5 and Below, Walmart, 5 and Below right here. That's 132 right there. It's just a whole bunch of them. Another 55 here. Another 45 here. 300 here. Who else? Another 150 here. I'm gonna show y'all all the receipts when I go live. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm gonna show these receipts. I'm gonna go out here and see what's up with this here. But anyway, so tomorrow I'll probably go live and you'll see 2 of the homeless sisters come up here and a homeless brother to help me. Me and the brother go over to the store to get stuff, bring it over here, wrap it, so that when the people come on the 19th, we'll put it up. All right, hold on. Let me go see what this brother. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I don't want this brother to think I forgot about him. Hold on. Give me a second here. Give me a second here, folks. I respect all people. I don't care. So that's where we'll be at tomorrow, wrapping gifts. Let's go under that tree. Hey, Todd.
Hey.
What's going on, man? Doing all right?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
You ready, man? Bless you too.
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
Come on back, man.
Hey, happy birthday, sir. Missed your birthday too.
You missed the birthday?
I did miss the birthday party, man. I knew it was gonna be popping.
All right.
Thank you,
You seen him before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. All right.
Yeah, we had a good chat. Yeah.
You had a good chat. All
How
right.
was your little birthday thing? Was it good?
Man, we had a blast.
Oh man. I knew I heard a little music from all the way from up there.
Okay then. All right. Let me turn this back around. All right. I remember your name,
Xavier.
Xavier.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure to meet you,
Nice to meet you
Xavier.
as well. Thank you so much.
All right. Believe it or not, I'm on my YouTube channel now.
Okay. All right.
So this is the network
Okay.
family of mine
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
that's helping. As you can see, you see around you what's
Man,
going on
yeah,
in the
yeah.
store. So I'm gonna need
It
your
looks
help.
Like Christmas. It looks like Christmas, you know?
All right. So Soul Tribe family. So this is one of the brothers that we're helping. Do you mind me asking you a couple questions?
Man, I'm here. That's why I'm here, man.
Okay then, y'all.
You
We're
guys
gonna
can
turn the
tell my
camera
story,
around and
you
get
know
it
what
off
I'm
of my crazy looking
Let's
face.
go.
And we're gonna do it. Okay. So first and foremost, I want you to tell the viewers how did you come across me?
Well,
Listen, this ain't for clickbait.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna get in trouble. The first time you saw me, go ahead and talk to the people.
Was behind this building over here in the alley, right? And I really
What kind of a building?
It's a parking garage, right?
Parking garage. Y'all hear it now?
Between a parking garage and a senior citizen place.
Okay.
And looks pretty quiet, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be homeless. I'm trying to be peaceful,
Right.
Not be bothered, not being seen, not to be bothering no neighbors, community. So
Gotcha.
And I really thought he was gonna give me some BS, really, get me out of there, call the cops or something like that. And no, he did. He was very genuine, very nice, and you know what I'm saying. Ever since then, he's been very, very kind to me. And he told me, he's like, I'm not gonna say nothing to you, you know what I'm saying. But if they say something to you, hey, it is what it is. You know what you gotta do. All right, I respect that. You know what I'm saying. And I was back there for a while. What was I doing? Building something, right? I was building like a little cabin.
Right.
It was rain at the time, so I had to stay dry.
Right.
And, so ever since then, like I've seen him, he can try pass, always say hi. There's been a couple times where he's like, come talk to me, but my mind, hasn't been straight lately. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I didn't think it was like something good. You know what I'm saying? That was going to be just some original bullshit that people always give me.
Right.
And he's why I'm here, because God told me to come. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why am I missing this? Could be possibly blessing, could be possibly, going higher. I don't see nothing negative in this young man right here, so I came. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you see me. It's been a tough journey, but I'm alive. As you can see, I ain't perfect, but I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to seek help the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? Any way I can. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta thank God and thank Him for everything, man.
That's
right. So viewers, this guy right here, really awesome guy.
Right.
Like, don't whatever they say about him. If it's positive, it's true. If it's negative, don't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Now, How did you? Are you originally from Houston?
No, California.
How did you get here to Houston?
I came over here. I met some people online. Came over here. Didn't know what the bullshit they was going through.
Gotcha.
What they was into. You know.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. Got into some drugs.
Gotcha.
Um, and you know, I'm always the type of guy like, you know, like you see me back there by
Right.
myself.
Mhm.
Don't hang out with nobody. That's why I like to stay.
Okay.
And they was doing their thing. Okay, you do your thing, but you know what I'm saying. When I'm here, just don't bother me in that type of situations. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll eat with you guys. I'll hang out with you guys, but I'm not gonna do what y'all doing over there. You know what I'm saying? They expected it for a long time until the day that they was like, you know what, we can't have him here if he's not gonna be part of the business.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, shit, just a bunch of people kept coming, and I like to be around a lot of people, you know, especially negative people. So, they kicked me out.
Okay.
They got raided, you know what I'm saying? And I used to actually stay up the block from here,
Gotcha.
right behind the tape. You know what I'm saying? So, this is why I've been staying there ever since. This is why I feel the safest. And believe it or not, this community right here is helping me out a lot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And in the beginning, I was just like, you know, I'm going to take this, take that, take this. But after a while, I was just like, okay, no, I can't just come over here just to grab stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They work hard for the stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They have no reason. They have no commitment to feed me, to clothe me, to give me what they give me because I'm a grown man. There's no reason why they should be taking care of a grown man. You know what I'm saying? So little by little, I start thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Your words help me out. Other people's words help me out. There's actually a young lady that stays at the senior citizen home with her son.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it breaks my heart because it's like I never expected people to be that good to me. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Don't even know me. You see what I'm saying? And I never felt a mother and a son's tears hit my shoulders like that
Mm-hmm.
ever in my life. And it didn't burn a hole in my shoulder, but I felt the pain. I felt like the love. And I promised them that, you know, I would try, you know what I'm saying, to do what I gotta do. And he's going through way worse stuff than I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So a young lady like that taking care of her son and then try to help me out, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to disappoint her or make her worry about anything else more. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
God put her in my life for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in the community as well too, there's been times plenty of people taking pictures of me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't know what they're doing with it, but you know, at the beginning I was tripping because I was high.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to be like, man, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Cops used to come all the time and harass me.
Mhm.
Not harass me, but you know, tell me, hey, get out of here, basically.
Right.
But someone told me, do not get off this corner right here. Someone told me that. That's why I sit in a chair every single day.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Cops come all the time, but now it's been a while since they haven't messed with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this is my chance to actually stop worrying about that stuff and go higher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
man, it's been rough, man. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a journey. But we have to. I have to go through to learn.
Gotcha.
That's how I think of it. You know
Gotcha.
what I'm saying? If I didn't go through this, I probably would never met you.
Mm-hmm.
Never met the young lady and her son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it brings me as a better person, hopefully.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Now when I approached you,
Mhm.
did I tell you I got some money to give you?
no, you did not.
Okay then.
No.
I asked you what?
Let me see.
Think about it. I'm gonna give you a clue. I'm gonna give you a clue.
Do I need anything?
32. There you go. 32. 32.
You asked me if I needed some jeans.
No, I didn't ask you. Did
no
you
class? No clothes. Do you need anything? You said, do you need anything?
need? There you go.
I said, and I said, oh, you know what? These are my last pair of jeans I have on right. My last pair of pants I have on
Mhm.
right now. I want to go do some laundry.
Right.
We spoke about, you know, Richmond, you know, the place
Right.
you go to.
Right.
And okay, from there, you know, you have to go do your thing. It's your birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you told me, I got you. Don't worry. You need a sleeping bag.
Right.
You have a place to lay your head.
Right.
I said, you know, normal. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it's not back there no more.
Right.
And you know, went about business. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You put that in my head, like you didn't push nothing in my head. You didn't rush anything. You didn't, you know, hey, come on. Okay, let's see what he does. I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And here I am. You know what I'm saying? Every single time I pass by here, I'm looking for your vehicle.
Right.
You park in different places. I don't know why, but hey, you do. You know what I'm saying? And
All right.
every time I see your van, back,
You told me you needed to do some laundry, right?
I sure did. And guess what I did yesterday?
What?
I woke up early, man. 6 o'clock in the morning. I want to do what I had in my business, man.
Right.
I got fresh washed clothes right now. I'm feeling great.
See what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? It gave me encouragement to get up and do stuff. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
Just because it's far don't mean I can't go do it. You know
Now
what I'm saying?
it's just ironic, okay?
Uh-huh.
It's just ironic that I was saying this brother needed somewhere. He told me he needed to He told me he needed to, and I just showed y'all this. So this is a laundry card.
Okay.
It's got $20 on it.
What?
Right, for
What?
you to do your laundry. Now we're gonna start it off with that.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some more money to this here.
Okay.
Okay then. All right. And so that's what we're gonna do with this here.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then we're gonna get ready to close this here out. Okay. But what you shared with me, I shared with you.
Yes,
I told you to bring that little flyer. Where I tell you to bring it to?
To the receptionist up front.
Okay, so you bought it to the receptionist, right?
1 day late, but I brought it. I brought it.
Right. All right. So we're here. So tomorrow morning, if you're not doing anything, about 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, you come right back here. Now the receptionist people, the front desk, they're going to be gone until Monday morning.
Okay.
So all you got to do is just get here. I'll be down there because I got to let a couple of more people in.
Okay.
Okay. You know where the doors be locked at down there at
Yeah,
the front, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So all you got to do is show up there. Get there about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
I'll be there to let you and the other individuals in. And one individual you might know, but because they be in this area. I ain't gonna say no name. Ain't gonna say nothing. When you see tomorrow, you'll see. Okay. That's the way I like to roll.
Yes. Okay. I understand.
Okay then. And then they're gonna help me wrap these gifts.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then you'll help me with a couple of other things.
I'm ready.
You got it?
I'm ready.
All right. So we're gonna end this here segment, and then we'll probably have the brother to come back again.
Yes, sir.
Because a lot of times we have this here misperception of people and their situations, don't know how they arrive, and sometimes people think that homeless people are just out here wilding out and they out here begging and so on. That is far from the truth. People are out here because of life circumstances, choices, and decisions. You can't be blaming yourself no more, folks. We all out here, as they say, we all grown, right? So one thing I tell anybody, don't blame yourself. When you start blaming yourself, now you got half of yourself you got to defeat. Now you got to defeat that mindset, wow, my bad choices, or wow, what have you. Anything else you want to say to the Soul Tribe family they're the ones that's helping out. They're the ones that got all of this.
Man, I want to say thank you. Thanks for not judging us. You know what I'm saying? I hope to see you guys soon. I hope that my brother right here will let me continue on and helping the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here with them. I'm out here in the struggle with them, so might as well just help them. You know what I'm saying? The only way to get out the struggle is to help. It's real stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't need millions of dollars. We don't need a lot of stuff. We just need emotional support, really. You know what I'm saying? Good people around us and opportunities, chances. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, not everybody's the same. You know what I'm saying? I might not be the same as the next person, but I'm trying to work my butt off to get up to the top. You know what I'm saying? As high as I can. I'm not trying to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take a word and a hug and a smile than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a meal. You know what I'm saying? That'd be nice. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody. Got love for everybody. If I see you out there, you know what I'm saying? Peace. You know what I'm saying? Say what's up. Say hi. I don't bite. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to help. Anything I can help anybody else with, I'm more than willing to help you out with. I don't got much. Whatever I got, let's go have lunch with.
Okay.
Amen. Thank you.
All right. And on that note, we're going to end this here particular session, and we'll come back. And this is not for the holidays, folks. Like I told you, I'm not a holiday supporter. This is what I do year round. And for those of you who know me, even this particular, how can I say it? This particular round here, or this particular cycle, or this particular version, I'm doing the same thing, different city. So I'm not new to this, right? We just evolved the program, so to speak, right? So we're gonna be doing the same thing year round. You'll see, all right? And I appreciate everybody stopping by. I don't know what was wrong with the audio. I don't even know how it was fixed. I didn't fix it, but it's fixed. So we're able to go live, okay? So peace and blessings to everybody. If you want to support the channel, y'all know me. Just put something in the bucket. Now you see where the support is going to help, not just this brother. You know what I'm saying? Not just me. I ain't stacking my pockets and stuffing my pockets. I'm out here helping people. I'm out here spending my money helping people. And I love it. You donated your money, help people, and I know you love it. So, on that note, now that I see we back up and going again, we'll see y'all in the next live. And eventually, I told y'all I got some more surprises for y'all, right? Y'all be blessed. Peace. All right, so